neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Ooh, Desmond!
Des isn't home.
Oh, well, I'll catch him at the bank then.
No, you won't. He's at a seminar.
I see.
You might be interested to know that he acknowledged Bradley publicly as his son last night.
That must make you very happy, Andrea.
Well, I just hope that you can accept the situation the way Des has.
When Desmond comes home, would you tell him I'd like to see him as soon as possible, please?
What's it about?
Well, I could tell you. But then it wouldn't be a surprise. Would it?
Oh, morning. How are you? Have you left to work?
No, thanks.
Oh, okay, so I can't tell you about the great idea I've got for your pancake competition.
You can forget the competition, it's off.
Hey? But you've started giving out tickets.
Well, that was to save the coffee shop. But last night I found out that your mate, Paul Robinson, and his firm are the mystery buyers.
Paul? You sure?
Told me himself.
It's stupid. He's putting you out of business. Look, I'll have a word with him. I'll tell him to back off or something.
Oh, you're wasting your time. You know how much he's changed since he teamed up with Rosemary Daniels.
Yeah, well, I'll still have a go at him. Hey, come on, cheer up. We've still got each other.
That's something else. Do you mind if we put the wedding off for a while?
What?
Just until I get things sorted out. I phoned Grandad this morning and he thinks we should cut our losses.
To hell with your granddad. You can't be serious about cancelling the wedding.
I am not cancelling the flaming wedding, Shane. I am simply asking you to postpone it.
So now it's a flaming wedding, is it?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. It's just I can't believe what Paul's doing to me. Don't make things any harder, please.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you want.
Danny! Hey, what are you doing? Danny!
I've got to put my things somewhere, Max.
We'll put them back in Coffs Harbour where they belong.
What is it now? I'm going to be late for work.
It won't take long. I want you to put the furniture back in place, all our stuff.
Oh, can't you do it?
I've got to cook back, remember?
I'll leave everything exactly as it is, Danny, please.
Move it, Danny.
Oh, Danny, look, you're running late for work. Why don't you go and finish dressing? Off you go.
Let me know when you sort yourselves out.
Hang on. Hey! Grandma's old vase.
Ah, yes, fancy you remembering.
I'll give you that.
Mum did, why?
What? She gave you the one thing I always wanted, and you told me for 15 years it was Tom who pinched it.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Max. What would you or Tom do with an old vase?
Never you mind. It's a family heirloom. It's time it reverted to me.
Oh, over my dead body.
Yeah, that could be arranged.
Max, give me that. Max, if you break
told me
it,
it wasn't
I will
worth a brass
strangle you.
lasso. So it's
Max,
How do you two talk without yelling?
What's up with you?
We've got great neighbours, you know that?
Huh?
Paul Robinson's the one who's behind putting Daphne out of business.
Paul? I
You
can't
mean-
believe it.
Rosemary Daniels' firm's taken over the whole building.
Yep. How'd you know that, Dad?
But Paul's your friend.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Watch out!
You give me that.
Get me! Get your hands off that!
Hi, I didn't think you'd be in here.
I didn't think you'd be in at all.
Oh, well, there were some things that need tidying up.
Yeah. Look, Zoe, would you sit down for a minute, please? I went to see Daphne last night. I told her I was the one behind the takeover.
She came to see me this morning to tell me what she thinks of me. Which isn't much.
Why the change of heart? What made you decide you'd go and talk to Daphne?
Oh, Dad had a few words, didn't he? And he was right. Should have had the decency to be at least straight with friends.
Yeah. Well, I better make a list of things for my successor.
Sorry, I don't want you to go. Look, I know we don't see eye to eye on things outside the office, but to be honest, I think you do a good job. Well, now that there's no secret about the takeover of the coffee shop, if you'd like to stay, I'd be happy.
You're certainly full of surprises. This is the last thing I thought you'd say to me this morning.
Well, how about it?
Thanks, Paul. Apart from the fact I need the money, I quite like the job. And at least you had the decency to tell Daphne the truth.
Yeah, I probably just did that to get in before you.
Yeah, probably. Still, I appreciate it.
It might be best to check it with head office. Make sure.
Okay.
Hello, Mrs. Clark. I thought you were in Perth.
Well, I came back early. I believe Desmond is at a seminar. Do you have a phone number? It's most urgent that I speak to him.
Well, Des did say only in an emergency.
Oh, this is an emergency. Please call him, Danny.
How's Ramsay Street's latest grandma, eh?
I beg your pardon?
Sure, I got back yesterday for the big announcement, boy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know about young Bradley?
What about young Bradley?
Oh, Des has finally admitted he's his son, see? Because I knew about it all along, but now the old town's buzzing with it.
Is it indeed?
Yeah.
Des now.
Thank you. Hello? Hello, Desmond?
This had better be important, Mum.
It is important. Look, could you come home right away, please?
No, I can't. Look, I'm in the middle of a seminar.
And I am in the middle of saving you from making an utter fool of yourself. Please, come home.
Mum, are you dying?
Well, of course I'm not.
Well, that is the only reason that I would leave this seminar. And then I'd have to think twice about it. Goodbye.
How's it going?
Oh, not bad, Jack.
Your mate's hair's still crook, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Trouble is, Jack, Clive fools around so much you don't know if he's pulling your leg or not.
I still can't get over him being a doctor.
Oh, me either. Dr. Clive Gibbons. Still, you never really can tell with people. One bloke who I thought was a really good mate has just turned out to be the biggest mongrel.
Did the dirty on you, did he?
No, on the girl that I'm engaged to. He's the one who's behind this takeover bit of the coffee shop.
Ah, you know, this is going to look pretty good when you young fellas are finished with it.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
G'day.
Hello, Jack.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, no worries.
Take a drink? Yeah, thanks. Tom, one beer. Yeah, it's interesting that you should make an appointment to talk to me when you live right here in the hotel.
Yeah, well, I just thought it was so important it'd be better if we could discuss business quietly.
So, what's it about?
Well, I won't beat around the bush, Jack. Look, remember when we first met, you said you might sell up one day? Well, the firm that I work for is in a position to buy you out.
Right. Yeah, I've got all of that. Thanks, Miss Daniels. Yeah, I'll get Paul to give you a call as soon as he comes back from Leicester's. I will. Goodbye. Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
Well, you can't expect to get away with a brief telephone call saying you're still working here. What happened?
You can kiss me, you know. Paul's out on a job.
So now, tell me.
Well, I don't know what you said to him, Jim, but he asked me to stay on as soon as I came in this morning.
Oh, good.
And then he phoned Rosemary and explained everything to her. She wasn't too happy, but he managed to smooth things over with her. Now my only problem is Daphne, who reckons I made a fool of her by not telling her that Paul was behind the takeover.
Well, she'll come round.
Oh, I don't know. She always says what she thinks. She says she doesn't want me to be her bridesmaid now because of all of this.
Would you like me to talk to her?
Oh, no, probably wouldn't do much good.
Well, that's your trouble, see. You underestimate me. Look what happened when I spoke to Paul. You got your job back.
Oh, I'd love to get my friend back.
Leave it to me.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Sometimes I just don't know what I'd do without you.
Daphne, dear.
Eileen, I heard you were back.
Oh, who told you?
Danny.
Oh, yes, I saw him at the bank. May I have a black coffee, please?
Sure. So, how was Perth?
I could write a book about it, but I don't think anybody would believe me. Look, Daphne, it was a dark day for us when you and Desmond didn't get married.
Eileen, please, let's not start all that up again, huh?
Well, I can't help myself. Of all the women he almost married, you were the best. I mean, as for that Andrea person, well...
Oh, not taking it down, are you, Daph?
That's right. There's no point running a competition for a place that's closing down.
The coffee shop closing?
The whole building.
Yeah, well, I mean, silly competition's not going to save the day, is it, eh?
Max, it's hardly silly. There's a lot of people got a ticket in the draw already.
Oh, what? Baking pancakes just to whip up custom. It's like me giving away a glass of water with every plumber job.
Very funny. Do you want something?
Oh, yeah, coffee and one of them rolls, Tony. Well, how's Grandma, eh?
Oh, please stop calling me that.
Oh, come on, you're not one of them old chooks who's afraid of their age, eh?
Daphne, would you bring my coffee over there?
See, trouble with gimmicks like that, you see, you're likely to get reported, you know what I mean?
Reported?
Yeah. I mean, you're advertising a competition that's not on, see? I mean, I just bought a coffee and a roll, didn't I? Now, for all you know, I might just have done it so I could be in the competition. Shonky advertising, know what I mean?
Max, you want a ticket in the draw? You have got a ticket in the draw. There's your ticket, and you owe me $2 for the coffee and the roll.
Good on you, Daph. Knew you weren't a quitter. I'll take this with me, huh? Well, Eileen, how's tricks, eh? How was Perth?
Yeah, that all seems to add up. Tell you what I'll do. If I do decide to sell, I promise that I'll give your firm first option.
Fair enough. I'll draw up the papers.
Papers?
Yeah, for the option.
If my handshake isn't good enough, son, then we won't be doing any business. I don't need to sign any papers to prove I'm a man of my word.
I can believe that, Jack. The option is for your protection. Thanks for your time.
See you around.
Hey, Shane, you play your cards right, one day you might be working for me.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Ah, you'll see.
Another big secret, is it, Paul? Like the takeover of Daphne's building?
Yeah, well, look, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry? You've never been sorry about anything, mate. You don't even know the meaning of the word.
Oh, now just hold on. All she missed out on was a
Oh,
bit of
yeah,
business.
she missed out, all right. And I don't like the way that you did the dirty on her, mate. In fact, I don't like you very much at all lately.
Is that right? Tough.
Everybody's always making allowances for you because of the fact that your marriage was so screwed up. I think you just like walking over everyone.
Yeah, well, you can think what you like.
The big businessman Paul Robinson, hey? That's what being successful is all about. You can have it.
You don't have to worry, Shane, because you're never going to be successful at anything. You get upset too easily when things don't go your way. So why don't you just stick to what you're best at? Labouring.
I got a first aid kit while I was at it, just in case you get into another fight. Now, the chemist said to put some of this stuff on it, and if it doesn't heal, you've got to go and see a doctor.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. It'll heal.
Come on, put your head back.
Zoe, I said it's nothing. I'll put it on.
Paul Robinson, for once in your life, do as you were told.
All right, get it over and done with.
What did he hit you with, a shovel?
Look, Zoe.
Are you joking? Sorry. He said it might hurt a bit. Be brave.
This is what you get for apologising for something I shouldn't have apologised for in the first place.
What do you mean?
Oh, it was just a business deal. I mean, Daphne's no different from any of the other tenants that have to get out of the building.
She is different.
Oh, yeah, how?
She's a friend.
Yeah, well...
I don't know, you and Shane fighting like kids. When you came in here holding your jaw, I thought old Lassiter must have dicked you one. How does that feel?
Next. Oh, hello, Auntie Madge.
Hello, Danny. Could I have my safe deposit box, please?
Sure. I'll just find it for you. I wondered about that ring.
What do you mean?
Well, it's been ages since you came and took it out of the box, and you never wear it.
Oh, I had to have the mounting fixed. Danny, this ring has great sentimental value for me. I'd be very grateful if you didn't tell the rest of the family that I have it.
Oh, no. I can't.
Can't?
Even if I wanted to. You see, anything to do with the bank's business is sacrosanct, and that's more than my job's worth. And in any case, Auntie Madge, if you asked me not to say anything, I wouldn't.
Thank you, Danny.
Was it a secret lover, Auntie Madge?
Oh, no, Danny, nothing like that. Oh, by the way, now that I'm here, would you cash that for me?
Sure.
Anything wrong?
You've only got $50 in your account.
Yes, I know that, but I only want to draw out 20.
Mom! Hello, darling. How's school?
Good. What's wrong?
Bradley, come over here. There's something important I want to discuss with you. Bradley, you know that I've always tried to do what's best for you.
Yeah?
And when we came here, I really thought we'd be happy.
I am happy, Mum.
Me too. But Des's mother is back.
Already?
Yeah, she came back early. She's been nosing around Perth, and I would hate to think what she's found out about us.
I won't go back to that house, Mum.
I won't let you. But if Eileen Clark knows something, we'll have to move on.
But I want to stay here with Des. I want him to be my father.
Oh, darling, I know. I want him to be your father, too.
Hello, Bradley.
Hello, Grandma.
I phoned Desmond at the bank. They told me he'd already left, so I decided to come over here and get this over with as soon as he comes home.
Why don't you go? We don't want you here.
I'm sure you don't, dear.
Mrs. Clark, look, whatever's so important that you have to discuss with Des, could we discuss it first? I mean, if I could only explain to you...
Oh, no. What I have in here, you have to explain to Desmond.
Hi.
Oh, at last, a customer.
Oh, well, not really. I just wondered if you might have time for a quiet chat.
Sure, sit down.
Thanks.
Job stuff on the old feet.
It's about this business with Zoe.
Oh, Jim, not again.
Whatever you might think of her right now, she still thinks of you as her best friend.
Some friendship.
Not because she didn't tell you what Paul was up to. Listen, if I told you something in confidence, I'm prepared to bet my last cent you wouldn't betray it, now would you?
I guess not.
Well, that was her dilemma. Now, Paul's my son, and I'm doing my very best to understand things from his point of view. It's not easy, I can tell you.
Excuse me.
Can I show?
Can I have a word with Daphne, please, Jim? Private?
Oh, yeah. Well, all right. Well, can I catch up with you later?
Yes, of course, Jim.
Excuse me.
See you later.
See you later, Shane.
What's he doing? Having a whinge about his little boy, I bet.
Why should he whinge?
I just punched Paul out.
You punched Paul? Why?
Oh, come on, Daphne. Look what he's doing to you.
Shane, I don't expect you to go punching up your friends because of me.
He's no friend.
Look what's happening to us. You, me, Zoe, Paul. I don't want to lose my friends over all of this.
Hi. Hey, how was school, Bradley? Ah, did you have a good trip, huh?
Yes, and it was a very interesting one.
Righto, now what's all this panic on the phone?
Bradley, perhaps you better go out to play.
Why?
Well, I wouldn't want to embarrass him.
Bradley, do you want to stay?
Yes, please.
Okay. What's going on?
Desmond, I cannot begin to understand what possessed Andrea to bring Bradley here.
He is, my daddy is!
Of course I am, mate. Don't be upset, mate.
I'm afraid, Desmond, you are not his father. And I have the proof. Right here.
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors. Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day. Neighbors need to get to know each other. Next door is only a footstep away. Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good